Berg is the name. Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch. Prezi plain Jane.
It has made such an impact on my stress levels, my anxiety, the pressure I put on myself.
Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes Linka feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'ma start killing niggas, how you get that tripe? I attended all the picnics.
This is a cool machine. This is a robot here. There's this light system here, which allows us to communicate without any words. Welcome back to a week in the life. As you can see, we are here down in Miami. If you're new here, I have a manufacturing company. We make toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, whatever type of disposable wiping product you need. This month so far, we're at a few $1 million in sales, so it's a pretty strong month. I'm super excited to show you what a week looks like. This is a boring business. I want to show you what really goes into it. And later in the video, I'm gonna take you to our headquarters, our factory up in Pennsylvania. I'm flying up there Thursday, coming back to Miami Friday, and you know I'm gonna give you a tour. Stick around for that. This is very cool. This is not car rental agencies. This is not OnlyFans management. This is a real big, boring business. It's manufacturing, but I'm gonna make it cool for you, so let's get to it.
Bang, time to show you what we came to do. Boss, only talking making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top, me. No one will ever stop me.
I don't know. I mean, I think that the reason we're in there is because of that. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. Okay. Yeah, whatever works for you works for me. All right, thank you. Yep, have a good day. I've been starting every day with the cold plunge down here at the pool. I wound up selling my cold plunge because I am moving to Europe for the summer and I don't need that one. I have a new cold plunge that is coming that I'm going to take with me to Marbella. I'm excited to show you that. Different brand, better product. But anyway, let's talk morning routine for a second. Every single day, I delay my caffeine intake at least 60 minutes, if not 90 minutes. It has made such an impact on my stress levels, my anxiety, the pressure I put on myself. I just feel like I move at a more peaceful, operational state, which is so beneficial right now with what I'm trying to deal with in business. I also don't check my phone for the first 60 to 90 minutes every single day when I wake up. I start the day simple, bored, just peaceful, water, that's about it. And now I am starting on my phone tasks. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I've talked about this. I categorize what I need to do in terms of phone tasks and computer tasks. And if you want to live a life of freedom, you need to figure out how to get as many of your tasks to phone tasks as possible. So if you catch yourself with anything that has to be done on the computer, that is going to limit your ability to move around and travel and be free. Right now, I can do everything I need to right here from my phone. Today is a busy day. I've got a handful of meetings that I need to take care of. Right now, we're still dealing with the impact of the tariffs that have been put onto imports. We import about 50 containers every single month of product. So that is a lot of items that are impacted by the tariffs. So we're working through that, but everything is good. I've also been building out my entire East Coast outside sales rep team. So these are reps that represent our product line out in the market. They are physical people that are in the states that we need coverage in. So right now I've got Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, North and South Carolina, Georgia, Puerto Rico, a couple of other states, but those are the ones I'm focusing on right now. This just helps us get more sales, get us in front of our customers more, and yeah, it's all good.
Shake.
All right, it is Wednesday. Yesterday was a very busy day of meetings, just back to back, trying to figure out a couple of details because we're gonna put out a price increase to our customers to account for a lot of the costs that we've had to incur as a company, which takes a hit on our profit. So it's time to pass that along. It's basically industry standard anytime something like tariffs or a rise in freight happens. So that's what we've been working on, and it is super key during these times to communicate very methodically and strategically with your customers. A lot of them will internally freak out, they get nervous, they get worried, they don't want to take an increase, they start thinking about the problems it's going to cause them. So it's super important that we take our time to word out the increased letter correctly, to train our sales team on how to communicate. And it brings me to kind of like a bigger overall arching lesson, which is in general, communication in business, at least for me, is super important. Being able to talk with these customers the right way, get ideas and thoughts across to them in a manner in which they can then understand it and digest it is very important. And I always ask myself, what are some examples of companies that I like how they communicate with me, or I like how they treat me as a customer? And then I think about how I can implement that in my own business. So if you're watching this, you probably have maybe a restaurant you like to go to, or a sneaker store you go to, or whatever, and you keep going back. You need to ask yourself why. What is it about how they do business that you like? And then how can you implement some version of that in your own business? Now, different industries are different, right? Something that might work at a shoe store might not work in my business, but there might be a lesson there that I can pull from and then kind of reiterate it and spit it back out in our company. So right now, that being said, I need to jump on a call with a very, very big customer of ours. They're actually technically a competitor in the sense that they produce similar products to us, but we're definitely on different playing fields. They're I want to say multi-billion-dollar company, which we are not, and we are partnering up with them. They need our help producing a bunch of different items for them under their own private label. But right now, like I just said, they're concerned about tariffs and things that are going on in the world. So we're gonna have a call to just break down everything that's going on, communicate to them what our plan is, what we're gonna do if tariffs go up, if they go down. Just communicate. So I'm gonna jump on this call right now, and then I've got my barber coming here. I think I said he was coming yesterday, but he's coming today. We're getting a fresh cut. I wanted to do it here, but it's too hot. Yeah. I'll send you the videos and you can use them. No hand massage? We should have brought her here. Wendy's good. Last time I did this, or last time I had someone come here like a service, I had somebody come give me an IV multivitamin, and he literally attacked them because he thought that they were hurting me. So I'm surprised. He's chilling right now. No, it's okay. This isn't terrible. It's just not as good as the barbershop chairs. You know what I mean? Bro, let's do this every week.
Really?
Let's do this next week.
Yeah, no problem.
Eyebrows too.
Okay, baby. It's the eyebrows.
All right, it is about 5:25 in the morning. I'm being quiet because Martina is still sleeping right now. Today's the day I fly up to Pennsylvania to go see our factory. I'm super excited for you to see it. It's a massive facility, a ton of machines, and I'm gonna give you a walkthrough, show you what we do. I do get this question a lot. People are a little bit confused, so I'm gonna explain it all today. On any day that I travel, I always take electrolytes and drink a ton of water. So that's how I'm starting off my day right now. I'm gonna leave here in about 10 minutes, head to the airport, and then we're gonna get it started.
Step my money fast and go fast like a Lambo.
I want to show you the building. It is a very big property here. So all of this brown part, that is that big airplane hangar vibe with all the material. And then this part here with the brick, this is where the offices and production is. Everything ships right here from this facility, Pennsylvania.
Huh. This shit is highly sophisticated. I just make it look easy, nigga. Follow me. I'm so sophisticated. To get a verse of me, you gotta be initiated.
This is our main production floor, so I'm gonna take you through and show you everything. What we make here: toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, and a variety of specialty wipes for different industries. So if you look over here, these machines, we put on the material and it runs through the machine, and then that puts it into the final format. The final format could be a roll, a pop-up box, a folded product. These happen to make flat items here. So think about like a big flat napkin that you roll silverware in. So the name of the game out here to make more money in this business is efficiency. So not only does it help our customers if we're efficient because we get product out on time, but it helps us make more money because we're cranking out more product in the same amount of time. So an example of that is this light system here. This is something that we've put in, which allows us to communicate without any words, without any text messaging, no phones. Each of these lights means something different. So for example, all of the lights on means that we need a quality control check on this machine. If a certain light is on, it might mean we need material. So this is just an example of one of the things that we've done to keep it super streamlined out here. So let's keep going this way. The type of people that we sell to are distributors. So these distributors, we have about 650. Here's an example of one of our items. These distributors, they buy product from us in bulk, and then they'll then take it, break it down, and then they'll sell it to restaurants, hotels, hospitals, you name it, whoever it is. This is a cool machine. This is a robot here. So it's not running because we're on break right now, but when the boxes come down this conveyor belt, this machine stacks them on the pallet, and then a forklift comes and picks them up over here. This machine makes paper towels and toilet paper rolls on here. That bell means that break is over and everybody's about to come out right now. I'm gonna come this way for a second. So we have 12 mechanics that work for us full time, and this is their maintenance shop. So everything that they need is in here. It's super organized, it's color coded by machine. This allows us to keep downtime to an absolute minimum. The worst thing you want to happen is a tiny ass part breaks on a machine and then we're not running, losing thousands of dollars. Because of this, we can keep these machines running and keep profits up. And then as you get down here, you start getting into a bunch of stock, which could be flat boxes. We do a lot of private label for our customers, so it's their brand with our product. And then at the very, very end, which I'm gonna show you in a second, we're gonna fast forward this whole clip, is gonna be all the raw material that we use to basically feed these machines and then create the final product. I imagine if you're watching this, you might be somebody interested in sales. That's where the money comes from. So for us, our distributors are the people that we're calling on, trying to sell them more items, different items, higher volume of what they buy. That's a huge revenue generator for us, is building the business with our current distributors. I don't know if it was this video or another video, I talked about how significant relationships are. That's why, because if these distributors really like you and want to work with you, they give you more and more business. So I'm going to turn the camera around now. This section is awesome. It's like a big ass airplane hangar. All of this is raw material that goes into the machines. So this is super cool because when something like tariffs happens, we have all of this material at older pricing so that we've got a little bit of a buffer room. Maybe we have 30 days of product that isn't impacted by a price increase. So this is super cool. So this space also allows us to have product if something like a pandemic happens. So when the pandemic hit and people were running out of product, we had inventory so we could keep servicing our customers, and it gave us some breathing room to come up with a future plan. So this space is super important. This is 90,000 square feet in and of itself. That is most of the tour. I'm gonna walk through the offices. I'm not gonna talk when I'm in there because everybody is dialed in right now, but I do wanna show them to you. That's gonna be our purchasing team. This is our marketing team. No, we actually have a full team, but Sid oversees the marketing team. This is my sister, by the way. And our sales team is in there and a couple of other support staff. So there's about 15 people in the office right now. So I'm gonna show you that in about a second.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is step one to a successful day. Say hi to Wendy first. Can you hold this for 1 second? I'm gonna take a thumbnail picture right here.
I'll be in it.
Title, she burnt down the company.
Like a Montana, 100 killers on the helmets, legacies, family, wait and see, family, pockets full, Danny.